this entire cake with a donut, 4 Reese's cups. I'm gonna burn it all off in 5 hours of cardio. If I didn't already make it apparent, this is a continuous 5 hours of cardio. One thing I do have to say is I'm calling Greg Doucette out right now. I know you can do this, and I know you'd probably find it pretty easy. 190. Alright guys, it's time to head out, get the donut. It's an early start to the morning. Got a long cardio journey ahead of us. Got the donuts, the coffee. It's gonna be a good day.
Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Zach, and today on Fitness Fabrication, we're gonna be introducing a segment called Fat or Fact. Basically, we're gonna test out other workouts, diets, exercises that are either gonna make you fat or they're gonna be factual. Today on Fat or Fact, we're gonna go over eating this entire cake with a donut, 4 Reese's cups. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna burn it all off in 5 hours of cardio or 100 miles on the stationary bike. There are 8 servings in this cake right here, 240 calories a piece, which makes a total of 1,920 calories. I'll also be having a 270 calorie Boston cream donut with 4 Reese's cups to really fill in those extra calories. The Reese's cups are going to comprise of 176 more calories on top of the calories that we have already. In theory, at a 20-mile-an-hour pace, I should be able to get this done in around 5 hours. In this time, at that 20-mile-an-hour pace, I should be able to burn off 2,400 calories because every half hour or so, I should be able to burn off 200 calories. The real question here is, am I going to burn off all of this junk food and still be able to eat the rest of my food throughout the day without gaining fat? Stick around and let's find out. Alright guys, so we're gonna get started with the weigh-in. I weighed in at 192.4 with a 13.5% body fat this morning. This was right after my morning pee, so it should be pretty drained, pretty dehydrated, and the results should be pretty consistent as I'm going to be eating the same thing today as I did yesterday. I'm going to weigh myself at the same time tomorrow morning, so like I said, we should be able to stick to consistency. I intend on using plenty of entertainment. We'll do a couple movies, and well, I'm hoping and expect the best here. That's all I can do. Enough messing around. Let's get to this cake so I can get to my 100-mile trek. Alright, so now that that's done, if you've made it this far, make sure you subscribe and punch that like button in the face like Grelin would punch you in the face on a calorie deficit. Do it. Let's get this journey started right after I release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken!
Because it's going to be a long time on that bike. See you soon. Boy, I just dropped a pound off right there. All right, guys. I am in an office chair. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. It's in front of this bike. And the original setup is right over there. I took that off because 5 hours is going to be a long time to be on this bike. So the idea was, let's make it comfy. Let's get this done. This is going to be crazy. All right. We're on resistance setting 4. Let's get started. I'll see you in a half hour.
Is presented by Pepsi. That's what I like.
Look at that. That almost ruined the shot. Alright, so just like the shot almost got messed up by the TV, well, looks like we have some buffering issues. So not more than 19 minutes, 21 seconds in. And by the way, if I didn't already make it apparent, this is a continuous 5 hours of cardio. Plus, of course, I can complete 100 miles before then. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are 56 minutes in, 56 minutes and 45 seconds. Still setting a 20 mile an hour pace, trying to hold that 20 mile an hour pace. We're 18.6 miles in now. I'm a little bit more fatigued than I thought I would be. But I feel like I've got a lot of movement. So, you know, keep watching the copyrighted material that I paused for you guys and keep going. All right, guys, we're on mile 32 right now. Still holding a pace generally of 20 miles an hour. But I'm worried that the rollover is going to reset the mileage, so I don't think it's going to roll over, but yeah, this is the time. It did not roll over, but we caught that on film. There is no one slot here, so when I get to 100 miles, we're going to make sure we're recording so we can catch that. But yeah, that's the update. We're essentially a fifth of the way in. Well, we had a calorie rollover, 1,000 calories in, and it rolled over, but we're still going, almost 50 miles. It's almost time for a donut, I think. Oh, the heaven. 50 miles to go, ladies and gentlemen. 50 miles to go. All right, guys, 64 miles in now, and I'm getting a little tired, getting a little bored, trying to stay in the game, but yeah, I can definitely see how you could burn off 2,400 calories by sitting and biking for 5 hours, so let's keep going. See you in a bit. Well, I was hoping to roll over to 100, but this old machine apparently goes to 65 because I just saw you 45 seconds ago or so. So I'm assuming that I was at 65 miles. So I've got some more to do, but figured I'd give you an update. Alright, guys, so we are running still a pretty consistent pace. We're 4 hours and something in. 21:64 is what's on the clock since it reset. So I need to make it to 35 miles and then I will be done for the day. I'm hurting for sure, but this should be good. We're gonna wrap this up, give you a quick time lapse, and I'll see you at the end. That must have been it. Here we go. 35 miles. Oh. Wow. Oh. 5 hours continuous, or 5 hours and 10 minutes, I believe. 100 miles on this bike. And that should be 2,400 calories. 200 calories per half hour, 400 calories per hour.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Because every half hour or so, I should be able to burn off 200 calories. It's been crazy. That's just phenomenal. Actually, that's only 2,000 if we go based on that, based on per hour. But, yeah, 100 miles. All right. Oh, wow. All right. That should wrap it up. I might see you guys a little later. Might see you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to find out. All right, so it is very clearly the next day based on the way my voice sounds. And we are 194.0 and 13.8. All right, guys, it's a little later in the day now that I'm woken up and ready to go, and I'm ready to share these results. Post-workout, I was 189 at 12.8% body fat. The following day, I was 194.0 with a 13.8% body fat. So what exactly does this mean? This means that, in theory, yesterday I actually proved this just by weighing myself the same day. Here's the deal. If I ate an entire cake, 4 Reese's Cups, a donut, released the Kraken, and did a bunch of cardio, and I was, 2 or 3 pounds lighter than the previous measurement, I think we proved the point right there. Now, I would like to mention a couple things though. So my math was off. For that 5 hours of cardio that I did, I probably only burned 2,000 calories. At least that's what the bicycle says. There are apps online that say I burned anywhere between 3,600 calories and much more than that just for following over a 12-mile-an-hour pace. I don't know if this is true, but I can share with you the results that I got, and I can tell you the weight of the cake and the donut was gone after I was done all this cardio. So chances are that is what actually happened here. One thing to remember is hydration and water levels are going to change throughout the day. That could be the reason why I was a little heavier. I don't think it had to do with what I ate yesterday, because I fully 100% believe that I actually burned that stuff off during the workout. So what can we pull from this? We can pull that you can, in fact, burn off these calories in the same day, which is pretty cool, and not gain weight. In my opinion, I didn't gain weight. We saw the results from yesterday. Today's a different day, different hydration levels and everything else. One thing I do have to say is I'm calling Greg Doucette out right now. I know you can do this, and I know you'd probably find it pretty easy. Greg, I want you to eat 2,400 calories over your diet and do 5 hours of biking or 100 miles. Get it done. I want to see it done in under 5 hours because I know you can do it. This is a direct call out. Get it done, Greg. I want to see it. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you know the next time I release a video. And comment down below what you think of Coach Greg doing this challenge. Comment down below what you thought of my cardio and whether you thought it was easy or whatever. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. This layer cake right here is made of comprises of 1,920 popular video size. 240 calorie servings, And there's a